Got -16 temperatures today. Very chilly out there. Dangerously cold if you're not protected. So we're bundling up. I don't know how long this GoPro battery is going to last outside. GoPros and cold weather do not mix at all. Any kind of camera really doesn't mix very well at all. So I'm going to do the best I can and try to get as much done as I can before the battery dies. So we got our Silky and our 2 Polish chickens. They are inside. I did not think that they were going to make it outside. They just are small. They're not really built for this. And so the others kind of pick on them too because they're just different. It's kind of messed up, but they got some special treatment last night. We got food and water for them, so they got their own little pen in here. It's just temporary. I know it's not a lot of room, but at least they're warm. But I know it's gonna take a lot to melt that. I'll get you some water. Come on, buddy. Let's get your feet clean. Come on. Here you go. Some water for you. I know you want treats. You really need to drink water. Here. Been going through the hay fast. Still got plenty of dry straw. Fluff it up for him a little. Fortunately, it's cold as heck, but I really gotta get in here and get his hoof maintenance, because he's got a bunch of snow and whatnot in his hooves, and I can help you figure that out. I can help you. Come on. Here you go. Here you go. Hey. It's gonna feel 100 times better, buddy. You get this out of here. You get through it, won't we, buddy? You know how to survive, don't you? You're a survivor, huh? We'll get through it. Good boy. So we're gonna do the same thing with this one as we did with the horse stock heater, except we just have a different type of heater for smaller things. But we got to just run this cord out here. I've got it connected here to the door, so I can when I'm coming in and out, I can make sure that it's number one, it's all plugged in, it's not in the water and the snow. Got it up out of the snow and the water and stuff, so hopefully we can keep it nice and warm. So we'll get this plugged in. Got to run it to the barn. None of this stuff is ideal, but you know, these are temperatures that we don't see a lot. You know, this is stuff that we haven't seen for a little while, and it's just a temporary thing. Try to get by this really cold snap. All right, buddy, so just grab onto the handle like this and then walk like this. See?
Oh,
see how much easier that is? There you go.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have enough to reach. Oh man, it's gonna be close. Aiden, to give them like 3 scoops of feed, try to get some of those scratch grains in there, some of that corn and all them seeds and stuff, okay? Yeah, so they're gonna be burning through calories really fast, so they're gonna have plenty of food. We don't want them to run out of food and fresh water. They're all alive and moving around. Make sure they got plenty of food. And I'm gonna go get some water. Here, let me do it. Okay. Infrastructure is that of like a, I mean, it's just, everything's just so temporary. I just have so much work to do to get this more efficient and better. But I'm trying my best right now because we really can't do a whole lot when it's this cold outside. Your fingers freeze with you know, having them exposed for just a few seconds. They start to freeze. Your face, you know, has to be covered. I mean, these aren't conditions that I want to be working outside in. Plus the ground's frozen, can't do anything with that. So anyway, we're gonna see if this will melt, because this will save us a lot of time. If we can keep this thawed out, and the horse tank thawed out, and the rabbits thawed out, even if we have to check it a couple times a day, just not having to run water constantly and then dump frozen water and keep doing that and stuff. Look at that dark-eyed junco over there, Aiden. Yeah, that bird, it's called a dark-eyed junco, but they're winter birds. Yeah. But he found himself a nice little supply of food, didn't he? Yeah, there's a cardinal. He's enjoying the chicken food there.
There was a female cardinal here a little bit ago.
Was there? Yeah. They probably found this unthawed feed and they thought they hit the jackpot. It's on the inside. It's where you're breathing into them. Freezing up. Your condensation from your breath gets in your glasses and then it freezes. So it's getting warm. Just gonna have to take some time. You got this thick of ice and it's this cold. It just takes time to get things warmed up. As long as we can get this water above freezing, then it'll slowly melt that underneath of there, just like it did in the stock tank. Yeah, these things are frozen out. There's still some liquid in there, but for the most part they're frozen out. They just can't keep up with this. This is ridiculous. Negative 16 degrees. So I gotta put these inside and get them some water to drink for now. Let them defrost. So it's a couple hours later, and actually it does appear as if it is melting the ice underneath. And you know, just having that layer of warmer water, it's still pretty cold, but it's just, you know, in the 50-60 degree range. And so that's enough to kind of start slowly melting underneath with this tank heater. So it is melting the water or the ice underneath, and it is so, because it does look like it's gotten a little bit lower into the water. So my next step, if that wasn't going to work, was to take the old propane torch and flip this over and put some fire on the outside, get that ice melted down a little bit so that it can slide out, and then just put the tank heater in and start over. But as long as this is working, I'm super happy with that. Miraculously, this tank heater overnight melted all the ice in the stock tank. And all I did is put the tank heater out there, put the tank heater on top of the ice, then I poured enough water to go over the top of it. That tank heater heated that water, and then it just gradually melted it all the way to the bottom. It took about 12 to 16 hours to melt it all, but worked out really good. And now the horse has got plenty of water in the winter, and don't have to worry about that anymore. That worked great.